Evacuate and charge gas to the window AC. Required tool: vacuum pump, heating kit, gauge manifold, charging hose, cutting plier, online tester, double-ended spanner, adjustable spanner and a ratchet key. Equipment: a window air conditioner. Handle and operate vacuum pump.
Connect one end of the charging hose to angle valve of the high pressure side condenser outlet and connect the other end to HP high pressure port of gauge manifold. Connect one end of charging hose to the angle valve of low side and connect the other end to the low pressure port of the gauge manifold. Connect one end of the charging hose to the intermediate port of the gauge manifold and connect the other end to inlet of the vacuum pump. Make sure that the HP LP knobs of gauge manifold should be closed. Confirm the electrical power supply available to the vacuum pump by using an online tester and voltmeter multimeter. Plug in the power line of vacuum pump to the power socket. Switch on the vacuum pump. Observe the reading available in the compound gauge of manifold. Ensure the pressure is reducing. Leave the system as it is for 3 to 4 hours without any interruption. Close the angle valves of HP and LP side. Stop the vacuum pump.
Charge refrigerant into the system.
Open partially the low side and high side angle valves one by one. Observe the refrigerant flow also in low pressure and high pressure gauges and ensure that it is increased from vacuum low pressure gauge and zero level high pressure gauge to above 0 psi gauge onwards. Observe the hissing noise into the compressor during the pressure is increasing from vacuum to above positive pressure level that indicates the vacuum is broken. Open the service cylinder valve fully. Fully open the valve knobs of HP and LP sides of the manifold. Allow the refrigerant flow till it reaches to 30 to 50 psi gauge in the LP gauge of manifold. Then immediately close the angle valve of both sides. Test the electrical power supply available to the appliance is in operating limits, that is 180 to 230 volts using a multimeter. Open the low side valve to allow refrigerant to be sucked in by the compressor. Observe the pressure readings on both low pressure and high pressure gauges and current drawn by the appliance or the system. Allow the refrigerant flow till sweating or the moisture condensation of suction line on suction and discharge pressure reaches to the desired limits. Close the service cylinder valve using ratchet wrench and cap with dummy nut. Close the low side angle valve and LP valve knob of manifold. Remove the charging hoses 1, 2, 3 from whatever they are connected. Test the cylinder valve for any leaks using soap solution.